the Super Review Show here. This is The Forehead.
Sorry.
We're back, and you know that we're better than ever. This is our Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer review. So, Kyle, thank you for The Forehead. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine occasion.
No problem.
So, the way this review works is we are going full spoiler-blown territory about how this Ant-Man and the Wasp film went down, and then we're going to give the overall plot, cast, plot, review, and then we'll see you later. Put it that way. Alright? So here's what's going on. The cast rundown of Ant-Man goes like this. Hold on. We're BSing this as we go through. Well, here's the thing. Ant-Man and the Wasp stars Paul Rudd as returning to his role as Scott Lang. Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, a.k.a. the Wasp. Michael Pena, who I love in this movie, as Louise. Walter Goggins? I don't know.
Goggins.
As Sonny Birch. Bobby Cannavale as Paxton. Judy Greer as Maggie. So, you know what I mean? And T.I. David Heitzman. And also, how can we forget about Michelle Pfeiffer as Janet Van Dyne, the old Wasp. Lawrence Fishburne as Dr. Bill Foster. And Michael Douglas as Dr. Hank Pym. So, that is your core cast. And by the way, can I say that the adding Lawrence Fishburne really showed something to me?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, adding Lawrence Fishburne to this cast, like, changed the way it all, like, went down for me. I have never been so, like, I just, like, the moment I saw Lawrence Fishburne on screen, I said, oh my god, they added him to the MCU.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a great addition, first and foremost. Because, like, he's a legendary actor. So, let's get into the plot rundown, shall we? So, following the events of Ant-Man and Captain America Civil War, is the Avengers, it takes place after Captain America Civil War, and it takes place after Ant-Man 1.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right, of course, it's Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to share I'm going to share my plot first and chime in whenever you're ready.
All right, sounds good.
So, basically, it opens up with the older Hank Pym and Hope finding out that her mother, his wife, or her mother is still alive in the quantum realm, which is the smallest, small, really small, like, you're so tiny, we have to trace you kind of thing. And they're on their way back, but then they realize Scott Lang has a vision, he has a dream about it, and then they eventually get her out, and they get him involved in this. At the same time, all this, like, this weird drug guy. You gotta help me out here. Right?
Yeah.
I just saw it yesterday, so you chime in. So, but the goal of the movie was to get the original Janet Van Dyne,
The original Wasp.
the original Wasp, out of the quantum realm.
They needed money, right, from the gang or supplies or something.
Oh, they were rebuilding the lab secretly.
Yes.
Without S.H.I.E.L.D. or without anyone knowing about. Oh my God, there's superheroes still. Yeah.
And then I don't know if this was after. I don't know if we skipped the part with Paul Rudd and his family.
Oh no, no, we didn't touch on that. His family, he's still in lockup after like what happened in Sokovia, although after what happened in Berlin, Ant-Man has been locked. Scott Lang has been stuck in house arrest for about 3 years.
Yes,
he can't leave his house for 3 years. And I will say the overlying theme of this movie is that it's a comedy.
Yes.
I mean, with Ant-Man, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
He's this little guy who's just like a really funny guy who's, you think about Ant-Man's a very comical character.
Well, Paul Rudd's funny, so it brings a little more to the character,
Yeah, and Michael Douglas playing Hank. All the way not to get like too crazy off topic, but I really love I love the chemistry between Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
The two of them on screen together are amazing. So, anyways, but in the process of trying to bring Janet back, the villain is Ghost. I'm a big Ghost fan actually. He debuted in the Iron Man comic books at one point.
Oh, they made it a girl?
Yeah, they made Ghost a girl in this film. I don't know why, but
Right. It is what it is.
So, but bottom line, the plot is very simple: get Janet out of the quantum realm, and they do.
Nah.
That's pretty much the whole movie. It's trying to get, for the most part. Now, that's why I feel like that's where you might think, oh, it stops there. Great, they get Michelle Pfeiffer, who plays Janet Van Dyne, out of there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, blah blah blah. Yeah, it'll happen in the end. There were so many funny moments in this film too. I will say that.
Yeah, it was.
Like everything was just so funny, and the way that I think Peyton Reed directed. The guy who did Ant-Man 1 came back and did this one, and it was a good choice because the first one I was laughing my guts out.
Yeah. The first one was funny.
When the Thomas the Tank Engine train just explodes it inside, and goes through.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like that, I peed myself laughing.
Wow.
Yeah. So someone sample that, make that a ringtone. Anyways, so but seriously, this movie. There was a lot of, I guess you could say, like, for me personally, the middle of the movie kind of felt a little, like, loose.
It did.
I mean,
it felt loose. It felt like it. I don't think it had.
It was still a heist movie, but either way, I was like,
I think that I don't think it had that much direction. I mean, it's kind of like.
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying is loose, and I think it brought it back together in the end, though.
Oh, definitely. I definitely believe that at the end of the film, it's like, oh, it's the end of the movie. But I think the thing that has everyone talking was the first end credits scene. Dude,
we're already going there?
We're already going there because
well, it was big.
Dude, that what happened in the end credits scene was like it says in the description of this video, spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything, too late. You're gonna find out stuff right now.
Click that exit button.
They were gonna put that back button on. So Scott Lang is entering the quantum realm just to go in there just to see what happens. And Hope, Janet, and Hank are all outside waiting to get him.
To get him out.
To get him in and get out, just to get him and get out. And they find out that this is the part that got the movie was great overall, but the end credits scene really got me. Was they just said, hey, spoilers for Infinity War. If you guys saw Infinity War, you know what we're talking about when like the characters turn into dust or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that was a shocker to start with, but now they're actually doing it. They took the whole Pym family and said bye bye.
And he's the only one left.
And Scott Lang, Ant-Man, is stuck in the quantum realm. And now he's like, guys, get me out of here. That part really got my heart sunken for that. I actually felt a lot of suspense there. The whole movie was hysterical, but the end credits really felt like
dark,
like a darker take on a character.
They all did.
Yeah. Do you really think they're dead? I'm going to ask you that.
They're going to come back.
Well, I mean, I don't think it happened at the end of Infinity War, where Fury and Maria.
If you want to count the fact that they're just in the Soul Stone, then only Gamora and Loki died. But if you want to count that is actually them dying, then they'll die, but they'll all come back.
Yeah, well, I don't think that, because it happened to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
There's a Spider-Man 2 coming.
There's a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming, and Rocket's the only one left.
Yeah, Groot left, Drax
Imagine a single movie for Rocket.
Rocket Raccoon solo work, But seriously though, this but that's the general gist of it. They had to get Hope. The goal was it felt like an earlier MCU film actually, in some aspects, because it was a very simple
part where Paul Rudd turned into Hope was kind of funny. That was funny.
Oh my god.
Some parts felt a little forced though.
A little bit. Some of it felt forced. Some of it felt, this or that. But overall, I generally enjoyed it. I walked out of it. I'll give you my rating in a second. But so yeah, that's it. The goal was to get Hope Van Dyne or Janet Van Dyne, Hank's wife, out of the quantum realm, and they did it. Yay! There's Ant-Man and the Wasp. So
mission successful.
Mission very successful. So. That's it. That's the whole movie. But R rating. I'm gonna let you go first. 10 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Where would you rank this as far as numbers, and where would you rank it amongst the MCU films we've gotten?
I like the first Ant-Man a little better.
Me too.
Just a tiny bit. I'd say that I'd give this 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. That's funny because the moment I walked out of it, I said that's a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Now that I think about it, I like it a little bit more than I thought I did, so I'm going to give it a 7.5 just to be a little pushing a leeway, I'm courteous about it. But
yeah.
Whatever. So 7.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. What did you guys think? Did you guys go see Ant-Man and the Wasp? We hope you did, because it's a very simple plot.
It is.
But it sets up Infinity War Part 2 or Avengers Secret Wars. Plug. Marvel, you know where I'm at.
Make us the writers.
Yeah.
We'll make it good.
We'll have creative input. No, but seriously though, jump down in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys think out there. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was one of the worst films of the year? Or it was the best film of the year? Whatever you guys think about it, comment below and let us know.
Sounds good.
Jeremy Johns, you're coming for me soon, I know. Thank you very much for watching this YouTube video, guys. And so for the Forehead, where can we find you online?
Forehead, no. Kyle Cushing 16 Instagram and Forehead on YouTube.
Your name's Kyle?
Yeah, my name is Kyle.
And you can follow me simply at JT Mahoney on Instagram, JT.Mahoney on Instagram. And subscribe to this channel. We do a ton of other stuff here. We got a new show coming up later today, so check it out. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, Jamie, off to work. We'll see you guys later.